This week, President Obama renewed his four-year-old campaign for tax increases. He says his tax hike would only be on the wealthy, meaning those earning more than $250,000 a year, and that the middle income class of people would be safeguarded. No tax increases for middle class. But there's a lot he didn't say, and what he didn't say is going to affect middle income people being taxed more. The president's proposal for giving certainty to taxpayers completely ignores dozens of expiring tax relief provisions that will mean higher taxes for middle-income Americans, including teachers who dip into their own pockets to buy school supplies, and also to families and students paying for college education. The president ignores that taxes in the 2010 Obama health care law impact middle-income Americans greatly. The president's proposal also completely ignores the alternative minimum tax that threatens an ever-increasing number of middle-income Americans each year, adding up to about 30 million more Americans paying that tax that wasn't supposed to hit only the very wealthy. It also disregards that the tax increase he's advocating would hit small businesses who create 70% of the new jobs. Raising taxes on potential employers is a proven bad idea for economic recovery and the wrong thing to do for the 12 and 7/10 million Americans who are unemployed and looking for a job, and most of those probably get jobs in small businesses. Above all, the president fails to recognize that reducing government spending, not increasing taxes, is the key to deficit reduction. History also shows that tax increases just lead to spending increases. Professor Vetter of Ohio State University has studied tax increases and spending for more than 2 decades now, and his studies go back to World War II. He found that over the entire post-World War II era, through the year 2009, each dollar of new tax revenue has been associated with $1.17 of new spending. A researcher for the National Bureau of Economic Research has studied this very same question and found that when it comes to fiscal adjustments, quote, those based upon spending cuts and no tax increases are more likely to reduce deficits and debt over gross domestic product ratios than those based upon tax increases. In addition, adjustments on the spending side rather than on the tax side are less likely to create recessions, end of quote. So we know that increasing taxes, including on targeted groups, is not going to reduce the deficit. American workers and businesses deserve tax reform and tax certainty. There is bipartisan agreement that we need comprehensive tax reform. We need real leadership to get this done, not political maneuvers by the president.